A secret military base in the desert has created endless theories. What is actually happening inside Area 51? Let's begin with vocabulary. Restricted, not allowed to enter. Many buildings have an area that is restricted, which means you are not allowed to go there. Military, related to the army or defense. Many nations have a military to keep them safe. It is the army, it is the soldiers that keep them safe. That is the military. A base is a main location for operations. So if your business, if your company has a main location, a headquarters, that is maybe could be considered a base. A theory is an idea that explains something. It is not necessarily true. A theory is just a guess as to how something may have happened. Conspiracy, a secret plan believed to be hidden. So this is a complex word. It is an idea that many people think is true, but is very hidden, and people try to hide the truth of a conspiracy. Evidence, proof that something is true. We've gotten this word a lot in our lessons lately. It's very similar to the word proof. You should know the word evidence by now. Technology, advanced scientific tools or systems. So things like computers and phones and airplanes is technology. Rumor, information not confirmed as true. So in high school, in middle school, and in school, there are often a lot of rumors that go around a lot about people because people like to talk about each other about things that are not true. Those are rumors. Secrecy, the act of keeping information hidden. Secrecy is like the word secret. If you are wanting to keep a secret, you are doing secrecy. To deny, to say something is not true. If someone says that you committed a crime, but you did not commit the crime, you would deny that. All right, it is story time. Let's go ahead and start the story of Area 51. What if a place existed where no one was allowed to enter? No cameras, no visitors, no clear information, only rumors and secrecy. Area 51 is located in the desert of Nevada, USA. It is a restricted military base. The government does not share many details about it. The area is used for testing aircraft and military technology. Because of this, access is strictly controlled. Even flying over it is not allowed. Over time, many theories appeared. Some people believe it stores secret aircraft. Others believe it is connected to UFOs. UFOs was not one of our vocabulary words, so let me go ahead and explain what a UFO is. A UFO is an unidentified flying object. A lot of times people believe that aliens come in UFOs, unidentified flying objects. One popular theory says aliens are studied there. People claim to have seen strange lights in the sky. However, no scientific proof exists. The government confirms it is a military testing site. They deny most conspiracy theories. Still, secrecy keeps people curious. Secret locations often create imagination and fear. When information is limited, theories grow. This is how mysteries spread online and in media. All right, let's do a comprehension check and see how much of the story did we understand. Where is Area 51 located? Do you remember where Area 51 is located? Area 51 is located in Nevada in the United States. Why is it restricted? It is restricted Because the military tests secret aircraft there. What conspiracy theories suggest? Conspiracy theories suggest that aliens are there, and that is where the government studies aliens. What is the government's explanation? The government's explanation is that it is just a military base, and they deny most conspiracy theories. Why do people believe rumors? People believe rumors because they are fun for the imagination. It keeps people interested. All right, let's go ahead and start the grammar focus for today. It's going to be the, excuse me, present simple passive. The form is going to be is or are plus the past participle. This is very, very simple. We use this when the action is more important than those who do it. So instead of saying something like the military uses the base for testing aircraft, that may put more emphasis on the military. Instead, we want to say the action itself. So the base is used for testing aircraft. We drop out the subject and we change the subject. The base is used for testing aircraft. Information is kept secret. If we wanted to reword this, we could use a different sort of, we would introduce another subject. So, say the government keeps information secret. But in the present passive simple, we would say information is kept secret. It is a different way of saying the same thing. Flights are restricted in the area. So the form is going to be is or are plus the past participle. Very simple. Let's go ahead and start the first grammar exercise. Complete the sentences using is or are. Now they already have the past participle there, so all we have to do is guess is it is or are. Is going to be for singular nouns, and are is going to be for plural nouns. So very simply, all we have to do is guess is the subject, is the noun going to be singular or plural. The area blank protected by military. Is area singular or plural? Is singular, so we're going to use the word is. Flights blank restricted near the base. Is or are? Are. And information is or are kept secret. Now, information is an uncountable noun, so this one might take a little bit of guesswork on here. For uncountable nouns like information, we are going to use the word is because the uncountable noun functions as a singular noun. All right, let's go ahead and do grammar exercise number 2. Rewrite using present simple passive. The military protects the base. So we're going to drop out the subject, military, and switch the base is protected by the military. Oh, I guess I only put these all on one slide. Scientists test aircraft there. Aircraft are tested by scientists there. So these are examples. When I put these examples together, I put the subject back in. You would say by the government, by the scientists, as a way to reword the sentence in that way. All right. What do you think? Is Area 51 a normal military base or something more secret? Try using the passive voice. Information is kept secret there. Experiments are carried out inside the base. Write your idea in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe.